Hi, welcome to our Insta live session. It is recorded, so all you need is a mat. We've got a lot of body weight exercises to do here today, and I can't wait to get started. So grab a drink, grab your mat, and let's get started on your body weight session today. Hi guys, gone live for our session today. So excited. The first thing we're going to do is some lateral lunges. Okay, so let's get started with pretty much of our warm-up. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a sequence of events in our warm-up, and from there we're just going to go straight into our main session. So first things first, I want you to stand so you're about hip distance apart, okay? You're going to take your left leg, we're going to take it out into a lateral lunge, and I really want you to track your knee towards you, basically, yeah? So make sure it's not going in and out. You're going to push off of that leg, keep it elevated up to a 90 degree. So we're going to get our arms, our trunk, our legs working all at the same time. So we're going to drop it back, extend and open up that leg, come back up, and hold, yeah? So we're gonna drop, try and get it with control, pull all the way up. Oh, if you lose balance, that's okay, like me. We're gonna drop down and then pull all the way back up. So not only are we working into our thighs, we're shifting our hips back to get into the glutes as we shift back. We're working into a single leg balance. We're working a little bit into the arms. We are definitely working into that trunk because you're having to maintain the integrity of the core because you're in this standard ISO position, yeah? So I haven't forgotten about you. We are still keeping our knee in line with the ankle, getting ourselves warmed up. And remember, if you lose balance, it's okay. Shake it off, come back up. And I don't know about you, maybe it's because I'm talking a lot, but I'm starting to get a little bit warm, not only around my trunk, but around my legs at the same time. So, ooh, live video has paused. Reconnecting. So we had a little pause there. I don't know why, but I haven't stopped. So I'm really working into the trunk muscles, working into the adductors, inner thighs, glutes, yeah? Now, if you're feeling a bit fantastic, we still got 10 to go. Bring it up and extend. Up and extend. Remember, sit back with those hips as you come up. Think of it as a little bit of a crunch and pause if you can, just for a second, yeah? Okay, 7 to go. 6. Sit back with those hips, up with a trunk. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful, 1. So we are not done with this right leg. So our right leg did a lot of stability work. What we're going to do, hands on our hips, we're going to scoot our left leg back, yeah? Get a soft bend to that right knee, and we're just going to lift up with our left. Come back down again. So I've got a little bit of an aeroplane mode with my body. I want to make sure I'm angled a little bit. Now, I've got my breath going. Hopefully, you guys are feeling a little bit more heat into that body. On this leg particularly, hopefully you're feeling it in that right glute because it was doing a lot of stabilization in our lunges. And now we're keeping the integrity of the trunk, pulling our belly button in and lifting our leg back. Remember, we're not going very high. We're still keeping the work on that right leg, elevating with our left. Just kicking it back, touching the floor, kicking it back. We've got 17 to go. Just make sure your knee is still driving into the floor. You're maintaining balance all 4 corners of that right foot. Good, see if you can pause at the top. I don't know about you, but my right glute is fire at the moment. Good, last 9, 8, 7. Have that little bit of lean to the trunk. See if you can elevate that leg a little bit higher this time now that we're nice and warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, shake those legs out. Woo, got a little warm. Okay, this time, starting on this side, we're gonna take out that right leg, scoot back with our bum, come back up into that 90 degree, yeah? Belly button pulled in, scoot back with the hips. If you're feeling unbalanced, don't worry about it. Get back into the position. Inside elbow, tracking that knee. Outside elbow comes up. And really work onto those arms. The reason we're doing 90-90 with our arms, we're keeping the integrity of the trunk, pulling our belly button in. Woo, getting warm. Guys, I hope you're feeling this one as well. I feel like my right glute is on fire, and now we have to work on our left side. Good, 20 from here. So squeeze the glutes as you push back, squeeze the glutes as you stand up. Woo. If you lose balance like me, don't worry about it. Belly button pulled in. Good. Keep it moving, sit those hips back, knee is tracking in line with those toes. Last 10. Seven, 6, 5, 4. See if you can sit back a little bit more. 3, 2. Pull that belly button in. Last 1. Beautiful. Keeping that leg down. So this time our left leg sticks down and our right leg is going to scoot back. Yeah. Push those hips straight down into the floor, or we're going to lift up and lower. Yeah, so all 4 corners of the foot is planted down, lift up and lower. See if you can really engage. We're working onto the outside thigh, the glutes, obviously the core is engaged, pulling our belly button in. Getting hot. Good, 12 to go here. 9, 8, kick that leg back a little bit higher if you can. 7, don't forget to touch down. 6, 5, 4, increase that range, get those glutes to work. 3, 2, 1, beautiful, shake those legs out. Okay, we're gonna give those legs a little bit of a rest. We're not stopping just yet. Take those feet just about hip distance apart. Extend those arms out. D, you're gonna love this one. And circle. Sweep those arms up and around and circle away. Take a deep breath in through the chest, elevate that chest, pull that belly button in a little bit more and really reach to the ends of the room. So I can tell that the limit of Instagram means I'm trying to touch the corners of my phone. So if you can see yourself anywhere, I want you to really, really reach and point those fingertips right to the ends of the room, yeah? Imagine somebody's pulling on both of those arms, giving you that little bit of stretch. And remember, we're still in maintaining the integrity of that belly button, squeezing our glutes in, tucking our pelvis in, tailbone in. So everything squeezed tight. From here, we've got 15 to go. 12, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle the other way. Good. Now that we stopped our legs, hopefully Hopefully we can feel our arms working. And in an instant, I feel my arms are getting tired, whereas our legs can go on that little bit longer. But that's okay, we're gonna push through. Get that perseverance in. Okay, from 12 here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake those arms out. Give yourself a little bit of a bent over position on this one, okay? So we're still keeping our chest up, our hips back. In this position, arms forward. So feet are still directly underneath your hips, arms forward, and we're gonna sweep up to the aeroplane position. Come straight back down. We're gonna go for 20 here. Squeeze the shoulder blades right at the top, okay? 15. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Give a soft bend to the elbows. Keep pulling that belly button in, chest lifts. Halfway. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades. Good, 4, 3, 2, on the last one we're gonna hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Reach for the ends of the room. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades and give those arms a little bit of a shake. So we're gonna take ourselves back down to the mat, yeah? And in this position, just making sure our heels, our knees and our hips are in one line. Scooting yourself all the way down. So taking a deep breath in. In this position, all we're going to do is pushing our heels into the mat, pushing ourselves up to a bridge and hold position, yeah? So we're gonna hold here for a couple of seconds, working isometrically into the glutes because we've already got them fired up. We're just gonna bring our heart rate down just a touch, okay? So we've ended up warming up our body, pulling in, working onto our thighs, our glutes, our trunk, our arms. And now we're just going to drop that heart rate down a little bit more so we can still focus on the technique, yeah? Taking a deep breath in, keep focusing on squeezing the glutes at the top, opening up the hips. Now if you're shaking like me, this is a good thing. So we're going to start to feel the glutes engage a little bit more. We're going to feel the hamstrings getting some heat in those areas. So we've got 10 more seconds to go here. Stick with me. Oh, I can feel the fire. Woo. I hope you're feeling this too. Okay, last 5, 4, 3. Here, we're gonna slowly lower it down. Do not touch the floor. Push back up and squeeze. Slowly lower down and push and squeeze. Keep it going. Good. So we're pushing our knees out away from midline, squeezing our glutes so we can open up right at the top range. I just want you to pause at the top just for a second before we lower down with control. Driving the feet into the floor, our upper back is pushed into the mat, and we're driving our hips up with those legs. Imagine you've got a ball in between those thighs and I want you to squeeze towards one another, yeah? So we're making sure that inside thighs are working at the same time, as well as our glutes, as well as our core, everything in between. Okay, 4 more here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it all the way in. Just give yourself a little bit of a hug. Now, if your glutes are burning, this will be a nice little stretch for them. And I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry about this program. Take a deep breath in. Our feet are gonna come into a dead bug position, yeah? Our hands are gonna come straight up. Now just make sure your lower back is pushed into the mat. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna take left hand back, right foot extends. Back into center. Right arm back, left foot extends. So opposite knee, opposite arm, yeah? Right leg, left arm, back up, left leg, right arm, back up. We're going to do 5 more here. Now the only reason I'm making it harder is because I'm pausing at that end range. Now if this is a little bit too much for you, you can just extend that leg. Remember, the closer you are to midline, the easier it is. The further away you are, the closer you are to the floor, the harder it is. And remember, we're still holding just for a second before we come back up. So we've got 3 to go. 3. Keep working on that trunk muscle. We're gonna basically eke out every bit that we can get from this exercise, pushing our lower back into the floor, pulling our belly button in towards our spine, extending that arm and leg, building heat into our trunk. We are on our last one. Come back up. Beautiful. Come back in. Bring those knees in towards your chest and just rock from side to side. So we are not done yet. We're going to flip over onto hands and knees, yeah? So in this position, hands and knees, hands directly underneath your shoulders and knees directly underneath your hips. Extend that left leg out, yeah? We're going to increase and raise that leg straight up towards the sky. Squeeze the glutes in. We're going to lower down with control for 8. Come back up, big push. So we did these last time. We've got a nice mild push up, but we're lowering down with control, keeping our elbows tucked in toward our body. And see if you can keep that leg elevated. It's a nice little counterbalance, and it gives you that little bit more control if you're finding it difficult in the full push-up. Good, 3 to go. Drive those palms straight into the floor as you exhale away from the ground. 2, last one. Beautiful. Okay, this time, take that left leg down and take that right leg into behind you, basically. So I'm basically just opening up my body. I'm pulling my belly button in and extending my left leg out. Hand on my hip, and I'm keeping my right hand on the floor. Taking a deep breath in, and we're gonna raise up with that left leg, toe tap down. So we're gonna go for 8 here. 7, squeeze the glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Come back down again. This time, extend that right leg back and go in for your 8 push-ups. So lower down with control, elbows tucked in, legs sky high. Squeeze the glutes, point the toes away. Pull that belly button in. 4, halfway. 5, 6, keep squeezing the glutes. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. This time I'm just going to come to the other side. So kicking my left leg behind me, dropping my left hand and kicking my right foot out. Yeah? Right hand on right hip, and we're just going to elevate that leg, toe tap it down. Elevate, toe tap. So I really want to extend the length of my leg. I don't know about you, but my legs are shaking. Good, 5 to go. Belly button still squeezing in. Lengthening that leg, squeezing the glutes at the top. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Okay, just give yourself a little bit of a pause. Grab a quick drink of water, and we're going to move on and do the whole round again now that we've got a little bit more used to it. So we're going to shorten our reps and quicken the pace, yeah? So just grab a quick drink. Whew, how was that? Give me a thumbs up. Tell me how you feel. Are you getting sweaty? I don't know about you, but maybe it was the talking that I already feel like I'm sweating. Yay, we've got a thumbs up. Okay, now that we've had some rest, are we ready to go full round again, yeah? So we're gonna start off the same side. Our left leg is going to lift up, and we're gonna take it down, sit back. So hopefully you've got a little bit more range than that, although we've opened up the adductors. Come up and drop down. Don't forget those arms, yeah? So 90-90, opposite elbow, opposite knee, up to 90. Pull in that belly button, think of it as if you're doing a crunch. Good. Sit back with those hips. Good, we're halfway. This is our 10. 9. Keep pulling that belly button in. Drive that right foot into the floor. Think of that crunch. Think of the glutes. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Big crunch. Beautiful. Take it over to that one side. So your right leg is still doing the work. We're gonna take back our left leg. We're gonna open, lift up away from the floor, toe tap down, yeah? Angle the body, so we're still keeping the integrity. I don't want anything crunching between your diaphragm and your pelvis. Belly button pulled in. So we're gonna go for 20 reps on this one as well. So don't worry, I have been counting. We've got 14 to go. 13. Good, keep making sure you're working that right glute. Belly button pulled in, chest lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And we're gonna go to the opposite side. So remember, our right leg comes up, open up, making sure your knee is directly over the ankle. Come up for a crunch. Remember, opposite knee, opposite elbow as you come up. Just make sure you're sitting back with the glutes as you come into a nice low lunge. Belly button pulled in, chest up. Good, 15. To go, I mean. Last 12. Think of this as a crunch. Working inside, outside thighs, glutes, abs, everything is going right now. Arms. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 2, really drive with that right leg, last one, perfect. So this time keeping that left leg down, extend our right leg. Keeping our hips fixed forward, yeah? This is why we're putting our hands on our hips. We're gonna raise it up and lower. Now, if you feel like a little bit harder, you're just coming into a modified T position, yeah? But remember, what we're still trying to do is, if we want to make it harder, try and keep your right foot off the floor. So not only can you come into a T position to make it harder, you can always keep that right leg off the floor, so your left leg's working a little bit harder. Halfway. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. Okay. Leaving those legs alone, finally. Reaching those arms about shoulder distance, shoulder height, and circle. So this time, chest up, tailbone tucks in. Really squeeze that belly button. So I want you to squeeze from the belly button to the pelvis a little bit more. Beautiful, that was 20, so we're going to circle the other way. Remember, you can make it harder by taking the circles smaller. So the wider the circles doesn't necessarily mean it's easier. The good thing about this one is you're squeezing those arms, rotating into a very, very small circle. So we're really going to feel this in the biceps, shoulders, triceps, forearms, trunk. Good. 3, 2, 1. Shake those arms out just for a touch. Feet are directly underneath your hips, palms forward. So remember, I'm coming into a bent over position, soft bend to my knees. In this position, we're going to sweep up, coming straight back down again. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the top. See if you can come into a nice bird position, like an eagle position, like an eagle flying. Spread those wings. Spread those fingertips, squeeze up. What we want to do is look for good definition around the shoulders, around the top of the arms, triceps working. And again, so is the belly button. Because we're not crunching, we're actually lengthening and keeping our back straight. Good, we are on 10 to go, yeah? Remember, we're pausing at the top, so we're still eking out every bit of effort in these exercises. Bringing the intensity is up to you. We're really going to squeeze those shoulder blades. Last 4, last 3, 2, keep that belly button pulled in, 1 and hold, 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 hold. Beautiful, shake those arms out, come straight down into the floor, onto the mat. Feet, knees, hips, distance apart. Scoot yourself back into a glute bridge. Take your belly button, pushing in, and just making sure you're even from left to right, front and back, yeah? Hands on the floor, lifting straight up and holding position. Remember, we're gonna hold here isometrically, squeezing the glutes. Now, if you're thinking this is good, I can't feel my back, fantastic, stay here. If you think, I can't quite feel my glutes, I'm going to get you to open up your hips a little bit more and really tuck that tailbone in, yeah? So 10 more seconds here. Just gives us a chance to just breathe, let the sweat drip down our body. 4, 3, 2. Now imagine there's a ball in between those legs and you're going to squeeze those thighs together as you drop your hips down towards the floor, come back up to a bridge. We're going to go for 20 here. Squeeze those knees, squeeze those thighs, squeeze the glutes. So everything is working, everything is engaging. And the more and more we focus on our muscles, the more and more they're going to work that little bit harder. If we are distracted and we are not present in our exercises, we aren't going to make the most out of them. So when we're thinking of our glutes, we know that they're engaging, that they're firing halfway. Think of the hamstrings, the fire into the glutes. Last 6. Pause at the top if you can. 5, 4. Squeeze those knees, squeeze those thighs, squeeze the glutes. So everything is working, everything is engaging. 2, when you're ready, hands straight back underneath your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. Extend that left leg out and raise up off the floor. Take a deep breath in, 8 repetitions, slow down to the push-up, big push away from the ground. Your left hip is pushing into the ground and we're really making sure we're lengthening, pulling our belly button in, squeezing our elbows towards the body, Good, halfway. Slow control down, big push away. Last 2. 1, beautiful. Drop that left leg down, take that right leg behind you, and we're gonna come to a modified side plank position. In this position here, left hand on top of left hip, raise that left leg, point the toes away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. This time I'm going to go to the opposite side. So I'm going to hands directly underneath my shoulders, legs underneath my hips, kick back my right leg, and just make sure we're pushing that left hip down towards the mat. Raise that right leg, squeeze the glutes, lower down with control as you push the ground away for 8. Slow and controlled, big drive away. Keep squeezing that belly button, squeezing the glutes, elbows in. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop that right leg down, take that left leg behind you, and then rotate up towards a modified side plank. Taking your right hand on your right hip, lift up with that right leg, touch down to the floor for 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, take yourself knees as wide as the mat, toes together, and just sit back into your hips and just give yourself a little bit of a breather. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. One more big breath in and exhale. Come back up, grab a quick drink of water. And how was the second round? Did you find that a little bit easier? I'm still sweating, by the way. My mat is now wet. So I know I'm getting a good workout out, so I hope you are too. Our next sequence, as you're grabbing a quick drink of water, this is super, super easy. We've only got 3 exercises on this one, but it's all about the core, yeah? So if you've got any issues, just give those wrists a little bit of a circle before we get into the next sequence. Just remember, we're clasping the wrists, going rotate down, because we're going to do a lot of plank positions, yeah? Yay! Love the emoji. Okay, so now that we've had a quick drink of water, I am going to show you our next exercise. So we're going to do 3 exercises, 5 repetitions. We're going to rest and then do 5 repetitions again, yeah? So we're going to pretty much end on this one. And if we've got time, we might do one other core exercise at the end, but we'll see how we go, okay, in terms of time. So in this position, hands directly underneath your shoulders, feet out into a plank position. Take a deep breath in here. So I want to make sure that your feet are nice and even, so your hips are down. Nice straight line, squeezing your thighs together, squeezing the glutes together. We're going to push our right leg up off the floor, take it to our elbow, to our right elbow. Come back in again. Take our left knee, left elbow. Take it back again. Widen up those feet. Take it straight into a down dog. Now, take the pressure off your left hand, reach for that right calf. Come back in again. Right palm, left calf. Come back into a plank position, yeah? Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Push into down dog. Left arm, right calf. Back again, right arm, left calf. Back into a plank position. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Push down. Taking that left hand, taking it to the right side.
back in again. So we're getting some core balance, right to left. We're getting some coordination. We're getting some thinking here. So right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, push back, left calf, sorry, right calf, left calf, hips high, last one, back in, right to right, left to left. Was it 1 to go or 2 to go? I forget because I talk. Let's do one more. Plank position, right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, last one, right calf touch, left calf touch, drop back onto your knees, 30-second rest. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to ask you how that went. In terms of coordination, was that a thumbs up? Was that an was that a thumbs down? I don't know. Hopefully the next 4 times it should get easier, okay? So we don't really have that much of a rest. So if we were okay with that one, we're going to speed it up just a touch. Okay? We have a new person. Louise, you missed out. We've already got sweaty. Okay, D, let's start going. That was more than 30 seconds. So plank position, taking our feet out, squeezing our glutes, right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, scoot back, hips up high, touch your left calf, touch your right calf, back into a plank, right knee to right, left to left, scoot all the way back, touch your calf, touch your calf, beautiful, come back in, right to right, left to left, scoot it back, calf touch, come back in, right, left, touch, touch, 2 more, right, right, touch, touch, last one, touch, touch, beautiful, 30 seconds rest. Whew. That really does get the heart rate going, not only because we're inverted, but really make sure that we're getting a little bit of a cross crunch, not only into our plank, but as well as our down dog position. So these rest periods aren't very long. So now that I've had a chance to chat, we're back into it. Plank position, we've got 2 more rounds to go. Right to right, left to left, scoot back, touch, touch, plank position, right to right, left to left, touch, touch, right, left, touch, touch, 2 more, right, right, touch, touch, last one, beautiful, 30 seconds rest, we've got 2 rounds to go. Hopefully you can definitely feel it in the heat building in your body. If you're getting some sweat dripping down your body, bonus. So are we ready for our last 2 rounds? Get yourself back into a plank position. Hold here. Right to right, left to left, straight up with the hips. See if you can touch your ankles this time. Yeah, come back in. Right to right, left to left. Really reach all the way back. Feel a good stretch with those hamstrings, obliques. Reach, reach, reach. We've got 2 more to go. I think this is our 5th one. Right, left, touch, touch. Drop it down. Get your breath back. We've got 1 more round to go. Woo! I hope you are definitely feeling this one today. Maybe I shouldn't have had a long sleeve top on, who knows. Okay, we ready for our last round? Plank position, nice and strong with those thighs. Squeeze in as we reach for those ankles. We've only got 5 reps and we are done with this series. Reach, reach, elbow, elbow, ankle, ankle, off we go. Belly button in. Obliques are firing. Hamstrings are working. Woo. Last 2. One. Okay, drop our knees down, toes touching, rest into child's pose just for 3 breaths. And exhale it out. Deep breath in. And exhale. Last one. Look up towards your hands and just walk your hands all the way up. So what we're going to do is just some gentle spinal twists on this one, kicking our feet forward. And I just want you to make sure that you've got your feet, knees, hips together. Yeah? So taking your hands further back, all we're going to do is cross over our right leg to over our left leg. Yeah? Bringing those thighs in towards your chest, and I want you to gently just roll backwards. Yeah, I know I'm off camera in my little one, so let me just scoot forward. So this time, because we scooted back, we've still got our right leg, our right thigh over our left thigh. Taking a deep breath in, we're gonna take the right thigh over to our left side, yeah? And if it feels comfortable, extend that right arm. Hold it here, and breathe. So just stretching out any tension that we might have built into the glutes, into the TFL, into the IT band, anything that might have felt a little bit tight. We're just giving ourselves a little bit of a cool down, which I normally don't do at the end of our session, but I felt like we deserved it today. And breathe. So remember, if you can't get your shoulders to the floor, don't worry about it, but the aim is just to relax into this position. Use your abdominals to push yourself back up to center, yeah? Just crossing that left leg over to the right thigh, dropping it down and taking it over to the right side, and extend that left arm behind you. If you need a little bit of a pull, just get that right arm onto the left knee, and just breathe into the stretch. Any tension that you feel, just see if you can relax into this position and focus on any muscle tension that you're experiencing and just relax into it. And breathe. And breathe. Couple more breaths. Using the abdominals again, pulling yourself all the way back up, taking those knees in towards your chest and just rock from left to right. Beautiful. Massaging that back. Taking the hands underneath the thighs. This time, tuck your knees in towards your nose and keep it here. And then we're going to rock forward and back. Keep it tucked in towards your belly button, towards your face, and then coming up to seated position. And that is it. You are done.